So today we've been doing so much, and we're trying as much as possible to put in the celebration of Ghana, as a republic in 1960. We've got some other conversations that we'll be looking on that. But the big major conversation we're having this morning here on the show, and as far as entertainment is concerned, is we're taking our attention to hype men, the role they play in the lives of musicians, and also the benefit that comes with that. In the studio, I've got two amazing gentlemen who've been doing this job for over the period, and we're here to have a conversation on that. Before we get into that though, let me share a few things with you real quick, and there's just a quick update that I'm giving you now. Regina Daniels and her husband have welcomed a newborn on their very first son's birthday as well. Now, Nigerian actress Regina Daniels announced on Wednesday, June 29, that she and her wealthy husband Ned Nwoko have welcomed their second child, as they shared the news on their respective Instagram pages. Now, the newborn baby, according to them, is a boy, the same as their 2-year-old son. Their father revealed that they shared the same birthday as they celebrated the older son while welcoming the new one to the world. Now, it's a double celebration today for the family as Moon turns 2 years. He's growing every day, looking forward to a future with so much enthusiasm. It's a delight to announce the arrival of our second son today. Regina and the baby are doing very well in Amman, Jordan, the politician wrote on social media. And also, I will buy my own motorcade when I am voted as president in 2024. Kennedy Japan, a member of parliament for Ascent Central, Kennedy Japan, has stepped up his campaign to lead the ruling party in the 2024 general elections. In a radio interview on some of the things he has actually said that he will be doing as he become a president, the Maverick lawmaker said he would introduce several measures that will cut the cost of the presidency. He says, for instance, he would use his personal money to buy the motorcade he will use as the leader of the country. And he says, in 2024, I'm contesting, and I'll tell you two things. I will never receive salary. I will buy my own motorcade. I don't want anything from the government. If my tenure ends too, I will leave all the cars I bought as a motorcade to the state. And these are the kind of presidents we need. Or buy your own stuff and serve us. I don't know, but let's wait until we get there, and then we'll be able to decide if indeed this is what we want, or maybe if he becomes the president, then we'll know whether whatever he said that he would do, he'll be able to do it. Okay, but in the meantime, we're going to get into the conversation. So I have in the studio with me this morning two amazing gentlemen, like I said, and these are men who've been doing this job for a very long time now, talking about the job of hype men in the country. Now, for those of you out there, for starters, now, hype man in the hip-hop music industry is someone who actually, serves as a backup to the main act. Sometimes they are actually doing the job to make sure that the main act, the artist or whoever that is performing or singing or rapping, is able to take a breather. In Ghana here, I don't know how many times we've seen them do the job and how many times we've been able to celebrate them, or even if we take them serious in the first place. But in Ghana here, I can also tell you that there are young men who have taken this job to a different level. I have seen them do it. I have been able to, assess some of the things that they've done in the period. And I tell you what, these are men that are doing the job. And in the studios with me, I have some girls, and of course I have the man, the one and only L Baby also seated over here. Gentlemen, welcome. How are you guys doing, man?
We're doing good on a good Friday, man.
Okay, so I know on Fridays you guys get busy.
Yeah.
Like Fridays are like you're going through the weekend, so it starts on Friday. Saturday, Sunday. You guys don't sleep.
Now, sir, you don't probably start on Friday. It starts on Thursday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it starts on Thursday.
It means that you're not sleeping like you guys don't.
After work on Thursday, you have like a session with a particular lounge or something. So yeah, it starts from Thursday now.
Oh, is that what happens to you as well?
I mean, nightlife has changed like for the past few years now, and since last year, we used to have like that Monday. It starts from Monday to the following Sunday, and now it's getting there. So now it starts from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So it means that people are recognizing that your job is important.
Yeah.
So first of all, let me begin with you.
Yeah.
What do you do, or how do you describe yourself as a hype man?
For me, I see myself as the life of the party. I mean, like, I'm the ecstasy, like the juice, what you need to spice up your event, to make the event, to take it to a different level, you know, to give the people a different taste of energy, because sometimes it's not only just the music, because the DJ can play very good music, but if the audience or the customer or the person or the party person in the place is not feeling the energy or is not getting that morale, like how you feel, what's up, you know, put your troubles away, man, we're here to have some great time, man. Let's have a great time.
So you're keeping that assurance in the person.
Yeah, so it's more like the hype man is more like a motivator. You know, like someone who want to motivate the next person to have a great time. So the hype man is between the audience and the DJ to communicate, to have that interaction, to make sure the music is flowing, to make sure the best information is going out there, certain like power information, certain people who have stepped up into the club, people celebrating their birthdays, you know, some special guests who are in the building that people needs to be aware. Certain music that is out there that people don't know that,
about as well.
You know, the hype man is also a taste maker to make sure that the way I'm gonna sing to the song is different, because there could be a new song out there and people don't know the song. But a hype man should be able to know how to vibe with that particular song. So when the song is being played, the hype man will let people feel like, oh, I have never heard the song before.
Yeah.
But how is this hype man, you know, singing along this song or giving us the vibe? Oh, let me quickly Shazam, or let me quickly ask the next person who this song is for. Somebody have heard the song, but I never know how the song hits in the club. But the hype man have a way to, you know, excite the people or entertain the people with his vibe to make sure that, you know, the party keeps going up and the people also keep the energy up, because everybody needs somebody to push him or her to be like
to get into the mood,
like, oh, you know, even anything you do, that's why you have like a peer. Somebody needs to be around to be like, oh.
And that's basically what you've been doing for the past how many years now?
For me, I'll be like 8 years now.
8 years?
Yeah.
That's a lot. I'll come back and find out from you if it's paid off. But before that, let me get to you now. Elvin, so tell me your experience as well. What you also significantly contribute to the party, the artist's life, and whatever it is that you represent.
To add up to what my brother was saying, basically, I think for some time, we've been paying that attention. First, it wasn't like that.
Okay.
So now, I think from 2 years, now I think the hype man job has become something that people probably want to like pay attention to, because now I feel like people want to be like I get DMs and I'll be like, okay, I want to be like you. Then I'll ask myself, okay, what are you seeing and you are telling me you want to be like me? Then I feel like, okay, now I'm putting more work into whatever I'm doing.
Yeah,
you get it. So basically, it's to add up to what he's saying. We are like a pillar for a party, because probably if there's going to be like something that somebody will sound like, okay, I had fun at the party, it won't just be the DJ. They'll be like, oh yeah, Sean Bills did it, LBB did it, yeah, I learned this vibe. And to add up to, he brought a vibe, and now the world is even talking about that thing. I don't know if you've heard of a bone. Yeah. Like, yeah. So you get it. So we have like a spark up, something that I think everybody's just paying attention to, because now this hype man thing is like something else now. Yeah.
Somebody might also say that, okay, so I'm an MC, I MC for event, I double up as a hype man as well, or I am MC and I don't do hype.
So to add up to what you're saying, a hype man is somebody who can actually bring the energy in people out. You can go to a party but you don't feel the DJ. So when a hype man is bringing a vibe, that's why you feel like, okay, yeah, there's something happening right now. I don't know if you've noticed it. You've been on bigger stage. Yeah, and you witnessed what I did at a party. You get it. So basically, I feel like that is what we're facing now, because everybody's calling himself an hype man. I know somebody who does a wedding MC, but now he's doing a hype man job. Like, I see. He's going to a party and trying to do like, and saying, the party at the same time. Get it. So I was like, okay, cool. And I got a DM from someone like, okay, you should try and be doing weddings. And I told him, bro,
I'm cut for this.
You get to like, I want to be this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
You don't tell me because this is what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
So you want me to change it and be like, okay, trying to be like an wedding MC and all of that. So I feel like
you just have to know
what you're actually doing. Yeah.
Because like the MC basically like master of the ceremony.
Yeah.
Sometimes I play 2 roles like, at a time. You know, like be the main host, like moderate the event at the same time, also do the hype.
The hype, okay.
So if you have the skills, you can do both. But the MC basically is the master of the ceremony to ensure everything is going according to hosting, mentioning, doing LPMs, you know, making sure everything. But the hype man has a segment on that particular platform or that show that to come to turn up the people with extra energy, because that is what he's like, he's meant to do.
Yeah.
He knows what he can say. He knows how he can vibe with the DJ to bring life to people to shout or to sing along. So MC and hype men are different. Hype men also double up being artists, official, like supporting artists. And you know, that is like basically the origin of hype men.
Yeah.
Because people like Flavor Flav, like Memphis, like T-Pain, Fat Man Scoop, you know, DJ Khaled, you know, a lot of hype men that have come out in the world that people know of, but they started with their artists. So they back up artists to make sure that, because there are certain places that artists cannot do what you're saying and at the same time sing. It's gonna it's gonna
you need that
mess up. You need somebody to be like,
do that for you.
Talk to me, what you're saying, sing louder. The hype man is also a bodyguard to the artist, not just hyping, but also make sure that whoever like certain audience who are stubborn audience coming close to the artist,
prevent them.
The hype man is also the artist assistants to dance with the artist, you know, play choreography. That is why like late Ebony was around. You see Ebony rolling with OG the MC, you know, on stage. So they need that, you need that person to bring that energy. Sometimes you can go for an event. I remember when Kwesi Yatta, you know, had BET nomination, that was his first show, and he has to have the show in Sunyani. And we were in the car, we were like we were going, I was like, who's your hype man? He said, oh, I don't have a hype man, but then I can do it by myself. I was like, oh, for real? I was like, okay, cool. I never said nothing because, you know, it's just, you can explain yourself to, he get to see. But when we went for the show, I mean, you know, coming from BET and your first show, I mean, especially coming on the screen, and if I not be show way, the crowd, you know, the people foresee, say it's a great show, at least for you coming in. And when we went for the show, it was cutted. But I was like, yo, bro, let me do my thing, and then after my thing, I'll introduce you to come. He saw how the crowd was, and he saw when he was about to climb on the stage and how the people came in front.
So
like
you giving that energy, you brought that energy.
Yeah, energy. And later he was like, damn, bro, I didn't even know that, like, this how your work is, bro. Like, I could see it, that, yo, it worked. Like, I said, yeah, bro, this is the essence of having a hype man. Because sometimes you can go for the show and the crowd is dull, but your hype man will pull up to entertain the crowd in a way to bring some energy into the crowd. Because maybe the previous performer didn't do that well, so the people didn't feel that.
And it can affect you.
It can affect you. So you have to change the vibe to make sure that at least you give the audience a certain, because certain hype men know how to command. They have that aura to be able to command. So most artists in Ghana don't use hype men, and
they think they're taking their shines.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that conversation. But if you just join us over here on the show, we're talking about hype men and the role they play in the lives of artists and event in general. And we have in the studio with me, very much Sean Bills is here with me, and he's been doing this for 8 years. My brother L Baby is also over here in the studio with me, and these two amazing men. If you see them at events, now those of you out there who have not been able to experience them, let me take you on this. Okay, we're gonna play videos of them doing what they do, or hype men doing what they do, and then we'll come back and continue the conversation right here on the show. Stay with us. images, videos of two of my guests in the studio. They've been doing this job for quite some time now, and they're sharing the experience with us here on the show. But let me also remind you that I've got tickets for the Ghana Football Awards happening tomorrow at the Accra International Conference Center, and I'm going to be giving the tickets away. I've got about 3 or 4 or so to give away. So I'll see if we're able to open the phone lines for like just 2 minutes or so, and then you get to have a ticket to be part of it. It's strictly by invitation, by the way. So this is a special invite that I'll be giving to you. Okay, so we'll check that out in a bit. But earlier, before we took on that break, you were saying that some of the artists feel some way about it.
Yeah, sometimes they feel like you are taking.
But you're more or less helping them.
It happens. You see, the thing is, I feel like they feel like, okay, yo, I'm giving you that chance.
Okay.
You get it. So why are you trying to take my shine?
But I'm bringing the vibe on.
You get it. So I've had several.
Oh, really?
I've had several. Like stuff like that. So I decided, okay, this time I have to be me. You don't have to make me feel like you're giving me some spot in your performance. You get it? Because I'm an artist myself. Yeah, I can actually be on the stage for like 8 hours, and yeah, nobody's gonna get bored or something. So yeah, they sometimes feel like that. They feel like.
Do you think that it's one of the reasons why it feels like your profession, I'll call it a profession, has been undermined?
Yeah.
Is one of the reasons why?
Yeah.
I mean, it adds up to some of the reasons, but it's a growing thing that I think it's a growing industry right now. When you look at Nigeria, for instance, Hypemen it's a thing now.
It's a big deal.
It's a thing.
I know. I mean, it's a big deal. I mentioned Dotun and all of the guys. Yeah. It's a big deal.
One of a hype man did the Dorime with "You Want to Bam," we want to chill with the and that song went global. So like hype men are really creating different vibe. I came with a term. I've like people who know me started doing this. I've come up with street slangs, street terms. Started with Ejumanesi. Like I was the guy saying Ejumanesi, made it popular. Before a lot of artists started making music with it, but because it wasn't my thing, so I never chest it or say that it's my term. So I let it go, and I came up with another term, Yawokesie. Then Yawokesie, I said, it's big in Yawokesie. So there used to be a term like in Kumasi, because I used to be in Kumasi. So Kumasi is like where it started for me as a hype man. So Kumasi is my home, like my second home, like my home. I'm from Ashaiman, so I started from Ashaiman. I went to Kumasi, and then I started bringing terms out. But Yawokesie went viral, and I made a song with Mayweather's artist Free A. I had a shout out then Peace FM online, but I wasn't chasing for clout. A hype man is not someone supposed to be like an artist. I'm not trying to be an artist. I'm a hype man, but I have songs. But the songs that I do is based on the street slangs that I bring out, the terms that I bring out. I make a track out of it, like a soundtrack out of it for people who love the term to use it. And I brought another term, Wuji, and then the Wuji started from Wuji, then Wuji man, and then you heard a song from Medical La Hustle, and then it was all influenced by the term. And La Hustle has been one of the Medical's biggest songs, like when Numbers won awards with it, and all because he had an influence, Wuji man. But I brought that term. But I never went Medical and I will use me. No, I'm not. I won't do that. I have to like chill because it's a term for people to use. Like you made a term for people to use, but you don't have to claim ownership or make people feel like, I made the buy and my chichara. So no, people have to use it, and that is why I create the term. It's just only right that sometimes people ask the needful permission and be like, I like this term. I would like to incorporate it with this, or let's have this collaboration, and then let's do it. So it's the missing collaboration between the artist and the hype man. That is the missing point.
We need to come to understand.
They have to come to understand.
We're there for each other. It's not like it's a competition. We're not here to compete with you
at
guys.
All. It's like, do we have a song? A bone came, and I brought another term. A bone. A bone means it smells. But people don't get a reason why. Why are you saying a bone? But I'm saying smelling good because I smell good. I look fresh. I look dope. I drip hard. I bring great vibe. So a bone means smelling good. Chance the rapper came to Ghana and he was using a bone. Vic Mensa came to Kill Beat, Kim Promise. small, like all these people are to be, everybody using a bond, like everybody. And that has also influenced other MCs, like El Baby influenced other MCs that are also hopping on supporting the same agenda.
Yeah.
But just because it's a growing industry now in Ghana,
it makes it look like,
like agencies need to see the needful of putting some money into our pocket, giving us that spotlight.
When they ask you to come and work
do you
for
understand
them, you know,
that? Because mind you, MCs do their job more than DJs, because they book one MC for the night. The MC is supposed to do like 4 hours, but a DJ is playing a set for 1 hour. But I have to MC for 4 DJs. So how many hours have I done?
Yeah, you've done a lot.
But the promoter doesn't see that the MC is even working more harder than, because the MC will even be the first person to come to the show first to start the event, to make sure people are in the mood. But they don't see that. So how would you be able to, and you have to know your strengths, or you have to learn as a hype man. You have to look good because you are talking to people.
Yeah, you're coming in close contact.
Yes, like your appearance is very, very important as a hype man. Like it has to be top notch. You have to have a style. You have to have an ID. So either you have a slang or you have a word people could relate to. I know some of my hype men, they have Fuego Active by Sheldon the Tenor. Yeah. Kojo Manuel, are you mad? OG is like, are you dumb? What is yours?
It's El Baby. Yeah.
It's El Baby.
Yeah, man.
You understand? Yeah, but
so there's a lot. There's a lot in this space, but I want to find out. Has it paid?
Yeah, it's paying.
Okay, so it's paying.
Yeah, it's paying. In a way, because now I think now I can actually hit my chest and be like, okay, I can actually call for like a 5K and upwards for booking.
And they'll
you get to, yeah, because
I
feel like that's what he was saying. It depends on how you sell yourself.
Okay, the packaging is also important.
You
the
get to,
is important.
So basically, that's what I'm saying. Now brands have to actually get it that we're doing more than what the DJs are doing. Because if I have to be on a show for 4 hours and the DJ is just coming for an hour, and you're paying the DJ more than me, you get it, then that's actually not sounding good. So I feel like they should actually put something better on the paper and be like, okay, this time this is what, because they have to probably respect us. Our job is really hard.
Do you have plans of doing this for the rest of your life?
I'm trying to channel my energy into music now. So basically, we're actually going to get more of like a hype man and like producing.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you also doing same, Shambil?
I mean, hype man is an artist. I see myself as an artist, and you know, I'm like, I put the show in business. That's why, like, for me, when you ask me, I'm like, I put the show in business. It's show business. So when it comes to the show, I'm the show. When it comes to the business, I'm the business, and it has paid off. And I've met a lot of great people. You know, I've emceed at a lot of great events. I've shared stage with a lot of great art, like talents, Cardi B, Ricky Ross, Coffee, like a lot of artists, Whiskey, Shatawale, Stonebwoy. When it comes to Ghana, I don't know who I've not shared stage with, but and even foreign. So it's a job, it's a career that we have to know that people would have to make some bread out of it to buy their houses, feed your family.
Yeah.
Like it's something that someone watching out there, or a child, or a young aspiring person who wants to be
actually inspiring people.
Yeah.
Also want to be like, I want to be a hype man, but he wants to see whether if it is paying. But it's paying. But the secret is that if you really want to know how it's paying, yesterday I was telling my friends in the house, I was like, yo, bro, I should have started taking notes of how much they started paying me from day one. Like by now, I know how much I have made.
For real, like for real,
you know, I have
because people don't take it serious like the way, you know, it's taken serious elsewhere, and it's because people feel that it's not even paying in the first place. You know, you're just
you always get around. You're
like, batatas, that kind of idea.
We get it every time. Like known. And yo, like I can be known if I get bloggers posting me every time, or I go on a particular show every time. You get it. So that idea or mentality they have, it has to change.
All right, so unfortunately our time is up, but we're going to expand this conversation another time so we can have a round table and discuss it, because I feel like that energy that the artists are giving you guys, which makes it look like you guys are just looking for clouds, you know, around them, being around them. But I've seen most of you also change the lives of artists on stage.
Oh yeah.
I mean, in terms of how their performance went and all of that, you made it happen for them, but they don't see it that way. So we're going to expand this conversation and have a deeper one on that. But we've got a TikTok, something that is coming up, we'll do a dance that is coming up, we're going to do it real quick. But we want to say happy birthday to you, Queen Ofosua. It's your birthday today. You're a Republic baby, and so we'd like to say a very, very happy birthday going out to you. This one is coming from Martino. Martin here with us, part of the production team, and it says that may God bless you and live longer. Guys, many thanks for coming through. Really appreciate you both. I wish you the very best, and I want to see you guys on the international stage as well. So don't keep the fire going down, cry. Let's pop it up. All right. Nice one. Now we take a quick breather. When we come back, we're just about the wrapping process of the show. It's Friday. The weekend is just around the corner. Make sure you go to events where these young men will be performing. When you see them, you know, they are very nice people.
Can I say something?
Yeah, real quick.
I just want to tell, you know, everybody out there that they should stay true to themselves, and whatever they want to do will come to pass. Me being a hype man has changed my life a lot also. And I have brands that I'm about to work with that they are using me as their main influencer, and they are not using artists. And very soon that brand is going to announce, you know, me as the official brand ambassador.
So it means it pays, man.
So that's what I'm saying, that, you know, Ejumani a bomb.
A bomb. All right, so that's what it is, man. We're back in a bit to wrap the show up. Stay with us here on the show.